Hi, everybody. Welcome to another session of Dungeons and Dragons. We are picking up where we left off in our now fourth part. Even though this is session 3, we had a session 0. So our characters left off. They were on a quest to find, or they're in a cave and they're basically trying to find what happened to some folks. They tried to befriend some wolves that didn't go too well, so all the wolves died. Climbed up a rock wall at varying degrees of success. Made it to the boss fight earlier than the scenario had intended, and that's where we left off last week. So now we come back, and you'll also notice we're back down to 4. So I'll be playing as Aeolus tonight as well. So without further ado, uh, we will get back into it. So, as the party, we are now faced with what to do next. So, a little bit of free narrative here. Like, if we could try to take a rest, but it'll get interrupted because uh, there's more in the next room. Uh, so we could try, but odds are pretty high that I'll roll and we'll just say that it's an interrupted rest. Most of us are at full hit points or close to it. The downside is I think a bunch of people are tapped out for things like healing spells, so it could get a little more dangerous at this point.
Yeah, I'm out of healing spells, that's for sure.
I don't think I'm good to go with healing. Am I? Maybe I can cure wounds.
I know
Not a lot
Aeolus
going
has
on.
used both of his level ones already.
I'm going to have Hamburglar go here and just kind of stand watch and go on. I'm going to go search the goods here.
Oh, all right, searching the
There we
goods.
go.
Let's see if they put anything in here if I have to come up with stuff. Do-do-do-do.
There's a draft in here, and I don't know where it's from.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, man. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey.
8. But how does
Well,
that work with like passive investigation? Because my passive investigation is 14.
we'll just say that you searched that area and you found a bunch of boxes and useless crap.
There ain't shit.
What if I go over to here and check this guy and check this
Oh,
area of the room?
okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, where do I push that button? How do I push that button?
On the +4 next to investigation, or plus whatever value you got.
On my character sheet.
Yeah.
Yep, on the sheet.
Yeah.
Bam. 18.
18. All right, that'll do it.
Hey.
What's on this side of the room?
So on this side of the room, you find Clark's treasure trove.
Hooray.
So total, we'll come back to this later, minus a couple things. You found 600 copper,
Mm,
110 silver,
mm,
2 potions of healing,
mm.
a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes, which is worth about
I want
40
that.
coins. And it is small enough to fit in a pocket or pouch.
Or my pocket.
Is the statue magical at all? Can I use an arcana on it to see if it's got any magical properties?
I don't know if that is something you would be able to. Well, you are an artificer. Give it a shot.
I'm proficient in arcana.
Yeah, do an arcana check.
22, baby.
As far as you can tell, it's not magical. So
So either I'm very bad at this, or it's just a jade statue. Got it.
it appears to be just a jade statue. Yeah.
Cool.
Which is about to be in my pocket.
So we
It's
have
a
a
frog.
so we have a pile of nickels and dimes, and then
Yeah. We'll worry about that after the scenario is over. We can split it up.
did we
We
loot the
probably
bad
do.
guy?
Ooh, I'm trying to remember if we looted him.
I don't believe we did.
I don't think we did.
If not, we should, because
Yeah.
he beat the shit out of us with a weapon.
And we do have wolf pelts. Shouldn't we?
Well, it would take time to skin those wolves.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if we have that.
Yeah. So you could investigate Clark. I can
Sure.
uninvisible him.
Let's do that.
There. I will uninvisible him.
Wham.
I'm gonna search his pants.
Wham. Well,
You'll be
if we both turn him over, couldn't one of us roll and then that person gets advantage for helping the other person?
That is true.
So like, what's your investigation at?
I'm a +4.
I am also. Go ahead and roll, brother. I'm rolling him over for you, and you're just reaching through his pockets.
Yeah, that means I roll with
Pants.
advantage.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
I know how some of these work.
+21.
I like that.
Trying to see. Oh, I can't look it up here. I got to go out. Uh, do-do-do-do-do. All right. So he had a couple of javelins. So you can take some javelins. He had a morning star, like a mace, and 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. That's a lot more than the pile of candy that we found. That's pretty good.
Piece for you, piece for me.
Sweet.
I just want my frog, okay?
Is this morning star anything special, or is it just a basic morning
It's-
star?
Just a basic morning star.
Javelin could be helpful.
Ah.
So I think the big thing that we care about right now is who wants to hold the healing potions.
Obviously me.
Well, let's
Well,
split
that
it.
means you can't die. Because otherwise,
Well,
we
okay,
have to
so
run
I
over.
do not have good hit points, so I will
I'm
give
at-
you that.
I'm at 7 out of 10 currently. We are level
I
1.
have 9 out of 9, but I max at 9.
Yeah, probably not a great idea to give it to Meat Shield, aka Vandross. So you could probably give one to Aeolus if you want to, since he has to hang back a little bit anyway.
Whoever is not going to be on the front line should probably have it, so that when we fall over, they can dump it down our throat.
I mean, I do tend to stay away from the front line, but yeah, I'm at 9 out of 9 hit points.
That's fine.
It's
We'll just try not. I mean, the guys in the next room can't possibly be harder, right? This guy
Are we
one
going
shot
for
me
them or are we
entirely.
leaving?
It's not so much about the individual strength. I'm just worried about the number of them.
Well, do we have to keep going in this hideout area, or did you guys
I feel
find
like
this guy,
we
or what?
could.
We haven't found our benefactor yet. So we can either say fuck it and leave or
Well, you guys need to find your boy. Then we need to find your boy. Yeah, he's obviously not in this room.
I'm not sure we've made enough from the looting too. I mean, we still have that wagon of goods someplace. We stored that, right? We did something.
Yeah, it's in a safe place.
Okay.
Well, if we need to find your guy, then let's find your guy.
We can push on.
we have
There's only-
Hamburglar.
There's only 2 ways
Yeah.
out, right? So the way to
Yeah.
the north.
Or back down the trash heap. So yeah,
Yep.
to the north, I guess.
So Hamburglar has dark vision and a +5 to stealth. So I'm gonna have him kind of creep along and maybe do a little bit of light scouting.
All right. Got my healing potion pulled up. So who else is who else has a healing potion? Aeolus and who?
I think it's me. How do I hold the healing potion? Or are you get? Hold
We'll
on.
just say it's in your inventory. I haven't figured out how
Okay.
to put it in there
Okay,
at the
so if
moment.
you click on the inventory tab of your character sheet,
Yeah.
and then over to the right, you can see a red button that says Manage Inventory,
Oh yeah, I can add healing.
and then you can do Add Item,
Okay.
and then you can filter like healing,
Oops. Healing.
and then the potion
Oh,
of healing. Then just click the red Add
yeah.
button.
Potion.
Okay,
of
I
healing.
see it. Potion of healing. Okay. Sweet.
Okay, so Hamburglar is psychically, setting back that there's a couple of goblins in the room. There's a lot of goblins in the room.
There's a lot of goblins in the room.
We got 4.
Yep.
That's a
So
few.
I'll also read you the wonderful description. So the cavern is half filled with 2 large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high on the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below and nearly wiped away Denver's character, and Dave came to the rescue there. So low fieldstone walls, you can tell, used to serve as a dam, and they've been kicked away. And that's how the flood happened. So basically, they had these dammed off, and then when the bridge goblin ran over, uh, they kicked that flooding the rest of the cavern. So the wide exit stands to the south, while 2 smaller passages lead west. You are coming from that path in the south, and the sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear, which is why they didn't come running in immediately, but they would have come in shortly, just as a patrol. So that's where we're at now.
They're just little goblins. We can smash them up, right?
That's
Yeah.
the theory. So if we're going to go in, let's figure out what the order of march is.
Probably
The-
the warrior first.
Gentlemen,
Yeah,
I have
I
an
think-
idea if anyone's interested.
What's
Yeah,
your idea,
yeah.
sir?
Well, we got a nice little choke point right here.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna bait him.
I was thinking maybe some ball bearings on the floor, and then make some noise.
So
Knock
bait them to come
down and
over,
kill them.
choke them there. They won't have time to come around and climb up the trash heap. So
So as you're
yeah,
discussing,
yeah.
Vandross pulls out he's got a bow, right? Yeah, his longbow, and kind of grunts like, "Hey,"
He wants to hit one.
trying to indicate
Sure.
that he can aggro him from afar.
Sounds good to me. I
Yeah,
give him a
sounds like
thumbs up.
Okay, so I'm gonna signal to Vandros to kind of back up a little bit, and then
You can probably go about there and still have good line of sight.
so I'm gonna throw down ball bearings. You spill the ball bearings from their pouch. They spread over a cover level of 10-foot square area with 10 feet of yourself, or within 10 feet of yourself. A creature that enters the area for the first time on a turn must succeed a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or be prone for 10 minutes.
Oh, one of the fancy overlays doesn't work for that. I could do like fire, water. I actually did water, as you can see, to signify that it's flooded. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging this D&D Beyond Maps thing.
Okay, Vandros, let's do this.
All right, let's all roll initiative.
Just from my memory, Vandross is mute, but he's not deaf, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Initiative.
I got a 7.
Oh, I didn't do great. 7.
And Aeolus. Okay. All right.
19.
Hey.
So Alindra had a 7.
Womp womp.
Aeolus had a 21. Beth had a 19. Anik had a 7. Nope, not 117. 7. There we go. And Vandross. Where did that go?
He got a 4.
Got a 4. Luckily, he's initiating combat. All right, so we're going to start with his attack. So to hit, he's got 12. Thank goodness. He's got a bonus on that because that was a crappy roll. Against Goblin 3, whose DC is what? Or AC is what? 15. So
That's
he
really
shoots
high.
he shoots a little wide. But it does accomplish what you all wanted to accomplish. And shift. Oh, it would help if I had the right thing selected. There we go. So all the goblins are going to move closer. And Goblin 3 here is going to enter this. And what does he have to do?
Wasn't it a DC deck?
DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Fall down, buddy.
He got a 3. It fell on his ass.
So he is prone for 10 minutes.
Nice. And he can't get up.
That's some impressive ball bearings.
All right.
Oh no, it takes 10 minutes to recover the ball bearings.
Oh,
So I can pick
okay.
him up afterwards. Okay, no. So he's prone
He's
right now.
prone right now. Okay.
All right.
He's-
I think it's fair to say in order for him to stand up, he'll have to succeed in a saving throw.
Yeah. So his next turn.
All right. So I'm going to move Aeolus up here a little bit. And I'm going to use his vicious mockery. I'm going to say, ha ha, you fell down like a bitch.
Just like that.
Yep. That's all you got to do for vicious mockery. So the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage. And the DC of that is what? 13. So wisdom saving throw. Go. 8. Okay, so he takes. What did I just say? 1d6 psychic damage. Roll dice. D6. Roll. 2 damage. All right. And does he get a bonus action? He does. So we're going to do some bardic inspiration. And we are going to give the inspiration to, let's go with Vandross, since he's out front. That ends his turn. So now it's up to Geth.
So for the prone condition, I just want to let you know, they have to consume all of their movement points to right themselves back up. So they only have to do that dex saving throw the first time they enter that space.
Well, he
Okay,
still has to
so-
move. He still has to move through it too. So
Yep. So I'm actually going to. I'm gonna hide or attempt to hide behind the stalagmite there. Does it say how tall that space is?
let me see what you're behind. Yeah, that'd be like half cover, 3/4 cover,
I think I
depending
need to
on.
be 3/4.
I mean, depending on angle, you can be 3/4. It's not a big deal.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do a hide. It's like I got 15 or more. Nope.
Yep, not stealthy enough. You're still learning. You're still learning.
Okay, that's pretty much my turn right now.
All right, so the bridge goblin. Let's see, what do they have? So he does have a short bow. And seeing as how he just saw his buddy fall on his ass, I'd say it's safe to say that he'll pull out the short bow and try and make a hit on Vandross. It's 10 against Vandross's armor class of 14. So it just goes wide. And that'll be his turn because that's all he can do. Next up, Goblin 1. Same deal. Rolls a 12 once again, just kind of bounces off the side of Vandross's armor. Goblin 2, Meat Shield is doing his job. Same thing. Pulls out the short bow and, the short bow and just goes wide. For a big guy, he's really juking and jiving.
Yeah, I like that for him.
All right, so Goblin 3 is going to stand up, use his entire movement, and that might be about all he can do. Because he's not going to have time to pull out his short bow. All right, Elindra, you're up.
All right. We're going to aim for goblin number 3 with my firebolt. Let's see if we can hit with that. So I'm going to make my ranged spell attack. That was 12.
12 does not hit. So your
Does not hit.
fireball just goes wide. As he
Man.
was getting up, you just went right over his head.
Ugh, hate when that happens. All right. Well, I'm going to take my movement. I think go behind Geth a little bit. Like, I definitely feel like a little bit of a princess behind the shields right now. So there I go. That's
All right.
about it.
Thanik, you're up.
Okay. Well, they're all in a bit of a line here on the other side of this little opening.
A little bit, yeah.
Better time than no better time than now. I'm gonna move
Is
up
that
to
where
this.
you're gonna?
I know the ball bearings are there, so I'm just gonna shuffle my feet so I don't step on them.
You can go to the edge, but right now you're past the edge.
So like there.
Yeah, I mean you can put like the middle of the token over the line.
Sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to there, and I'm going to use my breath weapon in a cone. in a 15-foot cone. So 1, 2, 3. So it should catch all of them, hopefully.
15-foot cone. Let's see here. Cone overlay. Yeah, I'd say you can get them all.
Hell yeah. So they got to succeed at a DC 12 dex saving throw. And taking 1d10 acid damage, and on a failed save, they take half that.
You said dexterity?
Dexterity 12. Yep.
All right, Bridge Goblin got a 16. Goblin 1 got a 19. Goblin 2 got a 9. So what happens there?
So he's going to take 1d10 acid damage.
Okay, roll for damage.
So he's going to take 4.
4. Okay. And Goblin 3. Unfortunately, these guys are dexterous.
I can
And
see
he's gonna
that.
Take 4 as well.
And wow, 3 for that guy. Sweet. Oops. How did I just move that off the screen? So after that, I will just take a couple steps back, having dealt mild damage, mild annoyance to these goblins.
Fantastic.
And then I'm done.
All right, Vandross is going to try and play proper meat shield here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go right in there, and it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Good luck, bud.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't a saving throw. That was a check. I rolled the wrong thing. There we go. That's better.
Ugh.
Good.
That's
Fuck him up.
18. So he's going to take out his.
And because he's prone and you're next to him, you have advantage.
Well, he did stand up.
Okay.
What do I have? That's not me. There we go. Great sword. Roll the hit. Oh, that's going to hit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll do.
That's gonna hurt.
For a giant 5 points of damage, which
Ah.
thankfully is enough. All right. Remove from combat. He did.
Yeah, I weakened him for you.
You did, actually.
Softened him up.
It would have actually been okay if I failed that saving throw because I do have the inspiration dice too. So had I not succeeded, I think I could have gotten it. Well, maybe not, because the dexterity was only a 6. Okay. You doing anything with Hamburglar?
Now, Hammy, he's over here hiding just in the corner. Staying out of sight, none of mine.
Good old Hammy.
All right. So back to Aeolus, top of the round. I don't know that he's got anything. Oh no, he does have daggers.
Chuck him.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad way to go. So he'll move this over here. Yeah, over here. He can try and throw it over the the shoulder of Andros. Nine. So flung one dagger, and it goes way wide. So he probably is not gonna do that again. That's gonna end his turn. Geth, you're up.
Okay. Over here, so I get line of sight of Goblin 2. And I'm gonna short bow him. $21 to hit.
That will hit.
And he's gonna take eight damage.
And that's gonna end him.
Right in the eye socket.
So yep, just right to the eye socket, and he falls over dead instantly. So we're down to 2 goblins.
Okay.
And so far, none of us have died. So we're
Oh,
already
don't
doing better than our
Jesus.
last combat.
We did. Yeah, this is better.
All right, you doing anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right. So, Bridge Goblin is kind of pissed off now. His buddies went down. So he's going to go and into melee with Vandross. Do his dex saving throw. 7, he falls on his ass. So
I love that for
barbarians are
him.
doing their job. Goblin 1. He's going to use that short bow. 16 to hit. I think that's actually enough to do it. Yeah, that's going to hit Vandross, doing 4 points of damage. 4. So, just right in the shoulder. Not a big deal. It hurts. He pulls it out and throws it off to the side.
Savage.
That ends Goblin 1's turn. Back to Alindra.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move myself into the line of sight for our friend the Bridge Goblin. Yeah, I don't think I'll hit Vandross from here. We're gonna use my good old Firebolt. Maybe this time I'll aim true. Okay. Let's see.
Firebolt.
17 to hit.
That's pretty good.
All right. That'll do it.
Yeah, 17 will hit. I'm just trying to make sure the
Should have,
there's no impact area.
I think it's just 120 feet. I don't think it's.
Okay, yeah,
I don't
it looks
see
like
impact.
it's just one
Yeah.
one target.
Sweet. Okay.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it. Oh, God damn it.
For a whole 1 point of damage.
Well,
It's better than 0 damage.
it's insulting. All right, I have annoyed him.
You
You
have
singed
burnt
his chest hair.
you burnt the shit out of his leather armor.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have eyebrows now, and possibly I took off his beard, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's definitely some melted hair. It does not smell. It smells even worse now than it already did.
Yeah, he's already pretty stinky, so. Okay,
All right, anything else?
off to you. No, I
Panic, you're
don't
up.
have anything else ranged.
Okay. Well, I'm out of being able to cough on people. So, unfortunately, if I go into the circle, I fall over, right?
You can make
Yeah,
a
do
dexterity
dexterity
saving
saving
throw.
throw.
I'll move to
Wow.
there. Does that count?
You can be right on the edge, but you're not in melee range.
Cool. Then from there, I will choose to use a cantrip. I will use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So a burning radiance erupts from a 5-foot emanation. Each creature of your choice that you can see must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Oh.
I will choose simply the goblin.
That's fancy because
That is fancy.
you get to choose.
I just go,
Okay, Bridge Goblin.
fuck you, and then
And it's
boom.
what saving
And then
throw?
he fucks himself.
So he must succeed at a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Let's see.
Save is currently 14 for my skill.
He rolled a 4, so he
So
does
he takes
not save.
1d6 radiant.
Okay, go
So
ahead
he's
and
going
roll
to
the
take
damage.
3 damage.
Yep. Now he's got to tuck it back and fuck himself.
He does. It is known.
Tuck it back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is that your turn? You got any bonus actions?
I'll simply step back. That's all I. That's all I got. I don't want to move too far in. Otherwise, if I swing on him, because Word of Radiance is 1 action, so I can't do anything else.
Yep. All right. So Vandross is just going to stay there with him, not moving, so he's not going to have to worry about making a saving throw. Pull out the great sword. Big slash, which is a 12, which does not. So slipping and sliding, it just doesn't make the slash. However, oh no, that was to hit. I think the Bardic Inspiration is for saving throws only. Let's double check. Yeah, when you fail a D20 test. Okay. So that's really all he can do. So back to the top of the round with Aeolus. And he is going to use. Actually, he's pretty dexterous. He's pretty healthy. So let's see, 5, 10.
Oh damn!
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's try and send him there. Let's go ahead and do the saving throw to make sure he doesn't fall on his ass. Dexterity. 19. So
Hell yeah!
just fine. And he's going to try and go past the Bridge Goblin too. So Bridge Goblin gets a free swipe at him.
Does he have He's a rogue or is he a bard?
He's a bard.
Okay.
Very nimble bard. So let's see. 9 against his armor class of 15. Wow. So yeah, Aeolus just squeezes by and dodges past the ball bearings, dodges past the scimitar, and he's going to do a dagger strike so that he doesn't lose his dagger this time. That is a 12, which does not hit. So, big bummer. On to Geth. Denver, what you got?
Snack.
Snack face.
Max. I'm gonna launch another arrow at the Bridge Goblin, try to knock him out.
Okay, roll your attack.
24.
That's definitely going to hit.
And he's gonna take 5 damage.
5 damage on the bridge goblin. That knocks him out of the fight.
Good.
Okay.
That's what you get for kicking my ass earlier.
Removed from combat. Damn it. Urgh, too many buttons to touch. Disappear.
Just touch them all.
That's what got me into this mess. I touched all the buttons. All right, and you doing anything else, or is that your turn?
I'm gonna position myself over here to kind of try to look in between Vandros's shoulder and the wall and get eyes on that goblin one. But that's it.
All right, that's about a 20-foot shot.
I can't do anything. I'm just setting up the
I'm
next
just-
shot.
Letting you know that's about what it is. All right, so Goblin 1 is going to try and attack Aeolus with a scimitar, which does not hit. And then he's going to try on his bonus action to disengage, which does not provoke an opportunity attack. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Ugh.
30. Try and run away. Yep, 30 feet. And that will end his turn,
He's
which brings
running.
up Alindra.
Yeah. So I don't suppose these walls are low enough for me to aim over, are they?
No, those are cave walls.
Never
We're gonna
hurts.
be
Okay.
we're hampered by our own ball bearings.
We are. So I guess what is our next plan of attack? Are we gonna pursue, go over the bridge?
I mean, I think
Or
we
I could
have
get on the
to.
trash chute. Yeah.
I think we have to because the other way's
Okay.
flooded. I thought for a minute. So
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so
it is.
it'd be difficult terrain. You could still get through it, but
Yeah.
it's not easy.
and we probably should
All
kill that
right.
goblin so he doesn't go get help.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I am going to oops. Okay, how far can I move in this turn again?
30 feet is your
Above your
maximum.
Yeah, right above your armor class tells you how far you can move. And each block is
Oh.
5 feet.
Hey, okay. Oh yeah, 30 feet. Okay. So I can go 1, 2. To get through here, I'm gonna have to pause and do a dexterity, right?
Just one time.
Yep,
Okay.
dexterity saving throw. So it's the
All right.
it's the
You just gotta
smaller
get
numbers,
over 10.
not the big numbers,
Okay.
the smaller numbers where it's a saving throw.
Smaller numbers, dexterity. I thought it, not athletics.
No, it's
Hold
over
on.
on the left-hand side.
Oh,
It says
there we
saving
are.
throws.
Okay.
And
Got
then
11.
looks like we marked you with heroic inspiration, so you also probably have a bardic inspiration we haven't used.
Oh,
She
Okay.
didn't end up needing it.
no. 1, 2. So was that 15? I'm gonna just stop, I think.
3,
Here. I don't
4.
is that okay.
Right, that's about 20, 25 feet.
Okay. I
So
think
you have
I'm
one more square worth if you wanted to
well,
try and.
but I do have an action, right? So I have
You still have your
120
action.
foot. Yeah, I have 120-foot firebolt.
But what you
So
don't have right there is line of sight.
a line of sight.
You got to keep going.
Oh,
You got to move
I
up
gotta
on
keep
him.
So
going.
yeah, if you move where
Okay.
Aeolus is, you should have
Yeah.
line of sight.
Oh, I have a line of sight. Like right there. That's all within my range. Okay. Is that good line of sight?
Go a little bit further up, I think.
Like there?
No, up.
Up.
There you go.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
we can call that close
Oops.
enough. Because
Decent.
he is
Okay.
running as you're running.
He
So
is. Well, I'm going to throw my favorite spell, my firebolt. Oh, okay. So 18.
18 to hit's going to hit.
All right. God damn it. Again.
1 damage. Got
They
it.
hate me. The die hate me. I hate them. Well, okay. So I singe his ass hairs one by one a little bit as he runs.
You hear him yelp as the fireball hits his asshole. Somehow you hit him right in the asshole, too.
Right in the asshole.
It feels like a Mexican
Right
knife.
in the
to him.
balloon knot.
Yeah. No, so he no longer needs a wax. That's taken care of. You're welcome. All right. Moving on.
All right, Panic, you're up.
All right. Well, there's not too many other places for me to go, so I'm going to attempt to go 5, 10. It's a deck save.
Dex save.
Wham. Nope. Wham.
9. So it was a 10 to save, I believe. So
So I will slip and
Congrats.
fall, and I will curse whoever threw these here, and then I will end my turn.
I mean, they did slightly save our ass. Maybe.
well, Vandross is going to try and get through. So he'll do another.
Well, he only has to do it the first time he enters the area.
Is that what it says? Enter,
Yeah.
or is it travel through?
Enter.
Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is his max. So he's going to get out his bow as he's running. And because he's running, he just fucking whiffs it. So it does not
Tried.
make it. All right. Are you doing anything with Hamburglar? Is he still hanging back?
I'm gonna move up behind me. That's about him.
All right. Aeolus. What is his cantrip? We're going to try something hilarious. If this gets a kill, I'm going to die. So he's going to run up next to Vandross. And he's going to use Vicious Mockery. And he's going to say, come on, you bastard. Why you got to run away? You got to go find your mommy? And that is a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Save. 14 against a 13. Oh, just barely doesn't get him.
Ooh. Be great.
I thought that was going to work too, because he's got a. Or the goblins, as you might imagine, are not super wise. So crap. I don't think he can do anything else, but he does have one more bardic inspiration. So let's go ahead and shoot that over to Thanic. So go ahead and mark your heroic inspiration.
I have one.
We're going to give you the bardic inspiration, but it's
Oh,
easier
okay.
to just mark heroic.
You got it. So
Try
I
to do-
will use all of my movement to stand up for my move, and then as an action, can I use that to move
It's
out
not
of
your
the...
turn yet.
Oh, I thought it was my turn. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying you get bardic inspiration.
My bad.
All right, so Geth, you're up. Last one in the room.
Get him.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Well, the problem is now you guys have choked out, and I don't know if I can aim. So
Well, just move through
mean,
me. It's fine. I'm
yeah.
prone.
The only person that's really in your way, because this is all happening simultaneously, is Vandross. So you'd be able to probably get something over his shoulder.
Okay, make it through there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Say I have line of sight there.
I just realized nobody's been watching us play this whole time. They've just been seeing us collaborate. I'm an idiot.
I whiffed this shot.
Streaming's hard, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
8. So I whiffed it.
Yep, that's not going to hit. Well, this is gonna get interesting. Okay. So he's gonna keep running. And that's his turn. So Elindra, you're up.
All right. Well, we're moving forward. I hesitate to take the lead. I don't have the best as far as hit goes. So I think I probably can't shoot in the dark, can I? Because I can't see him. Can I just aim my firebolt to like that area?
You could do it at disadvantage. Although your dark vision is 60 feet, right?
I have 100. Yeah, I have 120 dark
120?
vision actually. Yeah.
So depending on how things end up, you might be able to see him if you dash around past the boys there.
Okay. Well, let's do it. All right. So I've got 30 feet. So here's 1, 3. I've lost track. About here-ish?
Yeah,
Not
that's
too
close
far?
enough. That's close
Okay.
enough.
All right. So I've got 120-foot dark vision. Tell me what I see. Okay, just more tunnels.
That's what you see, but you do see him, so
Okay.
hopefully-
So I do have, I think, a pretty clear line of sight to yet again
Oh,
use
yeah.
my one and only weapon of choice.
Hit
Here
him
we
in the
go.
head.
Firebolt.
Beauty.
I mean, I have not had great luck, but we're gonna go for it. It's
Do
not
it.
great. It's 9.
9 does not hit. So
It
your
is not.
fireball just crashes into the wall next to him.
That is a shame. That is a crime. Shame. That's it.
All right, Thanic, you're up.
So as my action, I can get up, and then I can take my move.
According to that, it takes your full movement to stand up.
But then I can use my action since I'm not going to attack to take a move.
I believe what the ball bearings do is they take away your movement when you
Yeah,
when
you'll
you stand up.
consume all your movement distance.
So you still have
to get up.
actions, but you can't use your actions to move because you've used up all your movement.
How far can I jump?
You can't.
I'll
Jumping
stand up.
Yep, you have
Here
stood
go.
up. Little
Actually,
wobbly, little shaky. What's up?
So with the long jump, you can jump horizontal. Okay, when you make a long jump, you can leap horizontally a number of feet up to your strength score. So jumping would not consume his movement.
That's a good question. Can he jump?
So technically, if he consumes all his movement points to stand up,
Jumping is separate.
I just don't know if then. Yeah, because he would still have an action. So he can consume the action to jump.
It's not listed as an action, but I also don't know that it's kosher to allow a jump in a field of ball bearings.
Well, if you stand up and the thing, yeah, however you want to do it, man. Just telling you what the book says.
I mean, if the book says it, I'll let the book overrule me. So we can do a jump if you want to do a jump.
Let's do a jump.
So what you doing, Panic? Jump or no jump?
I'm just
You
reading.
can also do a dash.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Dash is an action to gain extra movement.
Yep. So you can dash out of there.
I'll simply that's what I want to do. So I go
Dash.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I guess I'll just go there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
That is your action.
Can't get through everybody else.
Fantastic.
I don't have any ranged attacks left, so.
All right, Andros is going to try and save the day here. So
I just need the meat to get ahead of myself, in case he's mad about his tinge asshole.
5. He kind of hurdles Alindra. All that 15 feet of movement. 20. And then right about there is going to be roughly 30. So he's not in melee range, so obviously he's going to use his bow. See if he can actually get a hit this time. 14. That just barely misses. So it kind of hits the goblin, and you see like an arrow standing out of his leather, but he is uninjured. So
He has the will to live.
Lucky goblin.
Run, Forrest, run.
Aeolus, same deal. So he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there. Gotta get Vandross off to the side. And he is going to. What's got a better chance? Let's try and throw the dagger. 13. 13 also misses, so he's down 2 daggers now. Crap. And that's all he's got under. That's all he's got with his bonus. Crap. So that'll end his turn. Geth, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now with Aeolus and Vandross, can I squeeze a shot in there, or?
Yeah, just roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, poop. 12.
Show everybody. 12's not going to hit.
Damn.
19 would have hit though. Luckiest goblin ever. Is that everything you got?
That's everything I got.
All right. Well, crap. All right. So goblin is going to go 5, 10, 15. It's a good thing y'all are still at full health or close to it. That's all I got to say.
Because they're either going to release the dogs or the bees, or the dogs with bees in their mouths when they bark to shoot bees at us.
Definitely dogs with bees.
Oh, right.
It's been so long since I've heard that.
All right, that's his turn. So Elindra, you're up.
Oh,
Go get him,
okay.
Alindra. Go around that corner.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I do have dark vision, so we're about to use that. So I'm gonna stand right here behind Vandra's. Let's use my 120-foot dark
That
vision.
doesn't change what
No?
you can see
God damn it, why not?
because you're in a cave.
You got mirror vision?
Yeah, I have mirror vision. I'll find it. So I have to I can't go around the corner.
You got
Yeah,
to
you
keep
can.
yelling if you want to see him.
Totally can.
Do I have enough range? Let's see from here.
You do. You're at
Do
about
I have
half
enough
your movement right
range?
now. Right about
Okay.
there. Yep.
There. All
All
right,
right.
give me my
So
fucking
let's
dark vision
see.
already. God damn
Where
it.
does that go? Okay, so that eliminates about this much.
120 foot.
You can't
That's
see around cave walls.
I can definitely. Hold on. I'm sure there's something in my druid ancestry. I see it all. Okay, well, I'm making sure there's no other fun little actions I have. I don't think so. I don't think I have any fun to do unless I want to light fire. And I don't think I do. No, no. I'm just going to stop there and wait for the meat shield to get ahead of me.
I'm going to assume Hamburglar's been following Geth. We'll move him up. All right, Panic, you're up.
okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll squeeze by everybody. So I make it to here. And I know that the goblin scooted around the cave wall. Can I make a perception check, or is to hear what's going on down the cave, or is it with water too loud?
No, it's very loud with the roaring of water right now.
YOLO! I'll move again. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll go to there and stop.
Okay, how much movement was that total?
That was 50 feet total of movement.
Okay,
So
so
I
did
moved
you?
30, and then I dashed as my action.
Okay, you used a dash.
So I moved
Fantastic.
there, so hopefully I can see what's going on around this thing. And
I just want to check one thing.
if I die, I die.
YOLO.
That's what I said. Look, I got plenty more characters in the bank that I want to try out if they don't make it to level 2.
So what I'm hearing
Okay.
is meat shield.
I just wanted to double check that bridge real quick and
I'm hearing Leroy Jenkins.
make sure our heavy asses didn't knock the bridge down.
Who are you talking about? I'm an elf.
No, Vandross and Fanic.
Look, I
No.
only weigh
Fanic
like
weighs a lot.
300 pounds.
Dragon.
All right, so you can see about that much now.
Oh,
I
sweet.
see the goblin. I see him.
Speak words of evil to him.
Get him.
All right. And I'm guessing that's your turn because you don't have any bonus actions.
So a dash is an additional 30 feet for me? Or is it?
Yes, it's 30.
I'll go another 10 and engage him so that if he wants to leave, he has to do so and take swings.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will slow him down at the very least.
Yeah, that's
what's the worst that could happen? He crits me and does max damage and kills me?
And then we'll see the next you.
Can he do that much damage?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
if a scimitar crits, he probably can do 7.
I guess technically he could, yeah.
He's very uncomfortable right now.
I mean,
so startled.
That's it.
Okay.
Let's get up here.
Vandross is up. All right, good lord. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pull out the bow. Let's see if we can finally get a shot off. Which is crazy because I'm just rolling badly. Nope. Shitty rolls continue.
Straight up 1.
He's got a +7, and I'm still not hitting. And it's not even a saving throw, so I can't use the inspiration dice. So that's all he's got. Which brings us back up to Aeolus. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to use Vicious Mockery again. And he's going to say, I don't know. I'm tired. All I got in me is just suck it. And that's what
Suck it,
he's going to
Trebek.
say. Suck it, Trebek. I'll take swords for 300.
Is
It's
that going
S
to be what does
words,
it?
you nitwit. Wisdom saving throw. He does not make it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Take
goodness.
that damage.
Let's see if he can get like somehow a critical Vicious Mockery. This would make my day, actually. Nope, only a 2.
No.
But every little bit helps.
Yeah.
2 damage. All right, and that brings us up to Geth.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell him to pop into the pocket dimension, and then I'm going to move over to here.
Okay. You can try to do a distance with disadvantage.
I'm good.
Okay. So it's the goblin's turn.
Roar. Fight
And
me,
then-
goblin. Does he have
Oh,
to
wait.
he has to disengage, right? Because I'm next to him.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say he doesn't disengage because he's too worried about running. He's not even paying attention to you. So go ahead and make a opportunity attack,
Hell yeah,
melee
baby.
attack.
Wham.
18.
We'll do it.
Nice. All right.
Wow.
You just clip him as he's running away.
God. Don't worry, guys. In like 3 levels, I get better at this.
Okay, so now
Incredible.
you hear in Goblin speak. Do any of you speak Goblin? I forget.
I speak Draconic, and when I read the rule book on what Draconic is, that Draconic is similar to Goblin, and Goblin
Oh.
might understand Draconic. I don't know if that's vice versa.
Oh, I also have Draconic.
But otherwise, I just hear them. I'm sure it's not going to go well for me. Also, do I get to see farther down the cave now that he's run past me? Because I got a clear shot down that cave.
Yeah, I guess I could show you a bit more. So what you see is a little bit more of the cave.
All right. Alindra is up, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do. Let's do a perception check. Everybody that speaks Draconic.
Okay.
Perception, passive or direct?
Direct. Roll for it.
Okay. I got 12.
30-20.
30-20. Okay, so you make out because it's similar enough. Essentially, that he's letting people know that they're under attack.
They know we're coming.
Hey. I'm looking to see if I have anything. If I can get in the line of sight, I can see what's happening. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
Yeah.
okay, so I've got, yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Get her.
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna kind of nestle myself right here.
Get her, Ray.
Let my night vision kick in a bit. Okay.
All right, so what you can then see,
Hmm.
Oh.
Well,
Throw fireball. Do you have a fireball?
no. I'm looking at my. I wish. Do I have anything? I have things that can impact like up to 4 people, but they're not like weapons. Oh.
You can always just throw a firebolt anyways and just finish that guy off at least.
Yeah, that's probably, I think. We'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw a fireball at Goblin 1. I'm nice and up front, so I may also need to start working on my next character. Okay, so let's finish off Goblin 1. Hopefully, 16. It should hit. All right, more than a 1/10 this time.
16, that will hit.
Damage of 3.
It's Goblin 1.
Yeah, Goblin 1.
All right, and you see him keel over dead.
Well, okay. And there's a lot of people coming. All right, that's great. And I'm right here.
So the
I'm
good
done.
news is you killed him right as he warned everybody. So there's one less to fight.
Yeah,
I was hoping we'd get a short rest in here, but that doesn't appear to be the case.
Well, you
yeah.
told us we weren't gonna be able to.
So we would have had he not ran away. Because
Look,
our dice rolls were shitty, he ran
Look,
away.
man, I only failed like 2 of those, to be fair.
I think I had like 3 dice rolls of 1 damage.
Vandross can't hit the broadside of a barn, even though he's got a +7 with his longbow. So I don't know what's going on.
So it's my go? Oh
It's
boy.
your go.
Have
Let me
fun.
count. 5, 10, 15, 20. You guys have healing potions, right?
There are
Yeah, I
2
have a
healing
healing
potions.
potion.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Get it out and ready.
25 to here. And I will use
Oh,
Word of
shit.
what is that fucking thing? Spells. Word of Radiance. Everyone
Okay.
that I can see within 5 feet, which is those 2 goblins, must make a Constitution saving throw
Let's just
of
make sure.
Con 14.
Oops. Where are you? There you are. 5 foot.
So those
Yeah,
2
we'll say there's enough
there.
Goblin 21 in there.
Yeah,
hope
for
so.
sure. He's so in.
We'll say he's in. It doesn't matter. Okay,
Can I-
so
So they have
what
to
is it?
succeed. Con 14.
Constitution 24. He fails, and 21. Also fails. So roll for damage.
All right, we'll just do 1 die for all of them.
Yep.
4 to both.
4 damage. Now that
More than my
is
last one.
supremely helpful.
Can I see what's in the rest of the room when I enter it?
You definitely can. 1 second.
Probably more.
Reveal all.
Oh my, that's a lot of fucking people.
Is this our dude? Is that him?
This is your dude.
I see a human on the ground, but I don't know who he is.
Yes.
We'll have to
so,
catch you up.
I yell back, "They have a prisoner!"
This is the fun part. So this large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. So if you see this is a wall 10 foot high.
Oh wow. Okay.
A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. So you see now that there are a bunch of goblins in this den. The what looks like a leader is up there at the top next to a human, and as you run in common, uh, he says, let's see if there's an actual verbiage for this. There is not. So, oh yeah, there is actually. He says, "Truce, or this human dies." So you can choose to respond to that as Thanic, or you can wait for the rest of the party to arrive.
What did he say exactly?
Truce, or the human dies.
Does he look like? Does he got a dagger to the human's throat? Like, is the human tied up or?
So he does kind of have the guy by like the scruff of his shirt, uh, and it looks like he's kind of got him so that the gentleman's like hanging over the ledge.
I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, he is also tied up.
So, of the goblins, obviously I've startled the goblins, but like, are they ready to swing on me, or are they waiting for Yemek here to tell them to fight?
Oh, they're ready to fight.
I guess I kind of yell back and I go, "They have some dude that they're willing to kill, unless we truce. Shall I parlay?" I yell that back to you guys.
And it's loud, but you can make it out well enough. And kind of shrouded from a lot of the noise of the rushing river at this point.
It's up to you guys. Like, you tell me.
Vandross can't say anything, so
Obviously, yeah, I know.
Kind of at the back of the pack. So Aeolus and Alindra, your call.
I mean, I feel like if we fight, we're going to likely just perish. However, we might just perish anyways. I'm not sure how well dealing with goblins goes. Yeah.
So, all right. So, I'll simply say, I have no reason to save this human, but I have no reason to kill you. So I will parlay with you, and I say that in Draconic.
he has no idea what you're saying.
I'll repeat it
He
in
just
common.
he turns his head like a dog.
I'll repeat that same statement in common.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I'm real good at this. He told me to parlay. I mean, I don't know why he makes me do a persuasion. I'm real good. I mean, a 12's all right.
All right. So then he says, "All right, we'll let you go, but you have to bring me the head of Clarg. He thinks he's the big bad guy around here, but I'll show him."
Still have Clark?
Clarg, I turn to him. I think about it for a second, and I reach from my back and I pull out his morning star that I took from him, and I drop it on the ground, and I go, "You mean this guy's head?"
He says, "That's a nice weapon.
Yeah, I took it off of Clarg.
How do I know that?" Anybody has a mace. Anybody can have a mace like that one.
I mean, the guy we killed was Clark, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, realistically, I just have to go back down the path and cut his fucking head off at that point, right?
Right, but he also doesn't know that Clark is dead yet.
Well, I simply state to him, I go, we killed Clark. We killed him and his men in there. I took his weapon as proof. But if you want his head, it'll just take me time to cut it off of his neck.
Well then, go bring me a head.
Okay.
I'm already at the end. I'll go get it.
I also so I do that. So I go okay, and I go back to my party over here,
Okay.
and I go, because I'm assuming we were talking, they aren't going to swing on me when I leave.
No, you get a free pass
So
to get the head.
I go past everybody, and I go past them, and I go back to the group, and I go, they won't fight us, and they'll give us the guy. Who I'm assuming is your guy, because there's the only one human here. If we bring them Clark's head, we already killed Clark, so it's already done, right? So we have two things: we can either just give it to him, and we can leave, and maybe we all get out fine, or we can go back over there, patch up our wounds, bring him his head anyways, and then we just fucking kill them all anyways. But it's up to you. I mean, this isn't my human. They're
What do you
willing to
guys
let
think?
everybody go.
Maybe.
Well, let's go get the head. Secure the, we'll secure our benefactor if it's him. And then I say we slaughter the rest of them afterward.
I simply state what I saw and what the guy looked like, and I'm assuming that may or may not look like the guy you're looking for. Do we have to like move our characters, or can we just say we go back, we kill, we slice his head off, or
Yeah, we can just
we can
narrate it.
montage that?
Yep. So
Montage.
if y'all want to cut his head off, then go ahead and cut his
We
head
have
off.
no
and bring it
reason
back.
not. We have no reason not to. I mean, fuck that guy.
As well.
So I'll hand the, we'll let Thanik take the lead. I'm gonna try to hang. I'm gonna hang back here and stay in the shadows.
Sure.
They don't know our true numbers yet.
Yeah, they don't know that you and Aeolus are back there. They probably know about. They know that there's a bunch of people, but like we need. So I'll walk in to over here, and
Okay,
Vandross
so
should come with me.
you have the head.
Yep, and I've got the head, and I just kind of, I've got him by the fucking hair or whatever hair he had, and I just fucking throw it into the middle of the pile of them and go, "Is this what you wanted?" And it just splatters clonk, clonk, clonk with his dead look on his face.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. I like your style. But my pockets are a little bit empty. So I'm going to need more than just a head.
Brett, before we throw all this thing in there, would sawing off this guy's head and going back into that cave, since they weren't pursuing us, count as a short rest?
No, because it's only been a couple minutes. It doesn't take long to chop off a head with big weapons like we would have had.
So we killed the guy. We killed the guy, and now he wants fucking money from us. Now he's fucking holding us up for fucking charity.
Bad. It smells bad.
Look, I can wade in and fucking pound the fuck out of some of these guys, and or we might kill your dude. Like, it's up to you guys.
Who are you talking to? There's only Vandross in the room with you.
I look at him and I go, "What do you want to do, bud?"
You just see him smile and put his hand on his sword hilt.
So he's ready to fight.
Yeah, as I'm walking down, I'm gonna use a cantrip. Prestidigitation, minor creation, create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image that fits in your hand.
Okay.
I want it to look like a gold statue.
I like that.
Okay.
and then I'm going to come over. It's going to look like the gold frog that we found earlier with the
Ooh.
gems in its eyes.
Yeah, we found the jade frog.
Yes.
But it'll be gold.
Yeah, it'll be gold. Whatever.
Yeah.
And I hold
yeah,
it out.
jade,
And I'm
jade
like,
statuette with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
yes,
Obviously, you
This
know
is
what
a
we're gonna
gold
do.
version of it.
so I'm going to hold it out. And is this good enough?
Oh, very nice. I like it. Hand it over.
Wait.
Uh,
We already gave you a head, and we haven't gotten shit. Release the guy, and we'll hand over the statue.
I will kill this poor bastard right now. Give me the gold, or he goes over the edge.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to approach. Can I come up the stairwell past the goblins to Yemek?
You can ask.
I will give it to you, but only you. I'm not going to hand it to your henchmen. These fools.
Make a persuasion check.
Good luck, bud.
Or wait, deception? Deception.
Okay, hold on. This was the persuasion because I already clicked it.
Yep.
So deception. Oh,
There we go.
So-
I only see the 8. 7. So he says, no dice. Give it to my boys.
I mean, just give it to him. I mean, whatever.
I'm losing my patience.
It's your statue, bud. Give it to him.
5, 4.
so I'm gonna approach
3.
and hold on, let me look at this spell real quick. Okay, yeah, it is literally just an illusionary image in my hand.
Yep. So I'm going to roll here. Let's see what happens. So the Goblin 24 there starts to reach out his hands, but he hasn't quite grabbed it yet. He's kind of like shaking, like with excitement, but he hasn't touched it yet.
I have an opportunity to do something before he grabs it.
You do.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at Yemek.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. I mean, either way, this wasn't going to end without a fight. So,
Oh, boy.
good choice.
Can I see that Geth, knowing that what Geth is doing, can I time it so that when he's about to do that, I can line up my action with his?
We will assume that y'all came up with a game plan.
Yeah, you
And,
could use a
I need
reaction.
to be.
Yeah.
So
Geth just said whatever the safe word is, and it's time to go.
Time to go.
So I move to here, and I choose all of the goblins and cast Word of Radiance.
Well, let's do Geth first. Let's do your throw.
Wham!
Okay, so I'm gonna see. Bonus action.
All right, stop moving.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my dagger.
That'll hit.
24 to hit.
1 second. I want to make sure that I didn't overpower this particular boss.
Please.
6
I
damage.
bet he's overpowered.
Clark fucking murdered me, so yeah, I hope not.
Okay, yeah, he is a bit overpowered. That's okay. I'm just gonna
That's okay.
adjust that on the fly here. There we go. The nice thing is on my console, I can adjust all the monster characteristics on the fly. I just looked at him and went, ooh, that's a lot of hit points. I wanted a different picture, so you knew he was the leader. Anywho,
Well, the dagger did a lot.
I did 6 damage to Yemek.
I am not seeing that on my Dungeon Master screen. That's weird.
Saw it.
It's right there if you bring it
Yeah.
up on the map.
What's funny is I see it on the spectator view. I don't see it on my Dungeon Master view. Weird. Interesting bug. Okay, so yep, so you hit, it did 6 damage to Yemek.
And then I'll use my bonus action because I got the dagger in the other hand.
Mm-hmm. 2 weapon fighting.
Yep, do 2-weapon fighting, and I'll do a 1d4 of damage to Goblin 24,
Okay.
which is gonna be 4 damage. And that's my turn.
Do you have to roll the hit on that?
Oh yeah. Derpy derp derp. 21.
That'll hit. And you said 4 damage
Yep.
against 24, so that actually takes him out of the battle. He was already damaged.
Oh, that was one of the guys. Okay.
Nice.
Yep. So the other 3 on the ground there are 2 of them look pretty strong. The other one looks a little bit beat up.
Okay.
So Thanik, you're doing your action.
Yeah. So if that guy's gone, I'll just shift back up to here, and I'll do a 5-foot blast with Word of Radiance to catch those 3 guys because they're within 5 feet of me.
There we go. Let's do a radiant overlay here.
So it's
Just for funsies.
con 14 for him. I already did it once to a couple of them, so hopefully they're already
That's not the right
a
shape.
little worse for wear.
There we go.
Bam.
Radiant.
Okay. So to hit, or roll the hit, or no, it's a saving
They
throw.
make con 14.
Sorry.
You're good.
Constitution. That's an 8. That's an 11. And that's an 8. So
Hell
none
yeah.
of them make it. Roll for
All right,
damage.
so they take 1d6 to everybody. They'll all take 6.
6.
Like that.
That is impressive. So you see Goblin 21 here just fucking goes up in holy flame.
Holy flame.
And he is gone.
Damn.
Goblin 22 looks really, really bad. Goblin 23 also looks really, really bad. And then we'll say that's enough for surprise action. So we'll go back to order. So that'll bring Aeolus back to the top of the round. I don't even know where he's at on my screen. There he is.
I'm sure you could have started a little closer.
Yep, we'll say he was about there. What you don't see on my screen is all the other like dead bodies and stuff over here. So I have to look at the spectator view sometimes to get a easier view. Okay. So he is without his daggers. Well, you know what? He did go and he picked one up when
Of course he did.
no, he would have been able to find both of them based on where he threw them.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And we made a trip for the head and back. Like,
yeah,
he
that's what I mean.
definitely found
Because we made the trip for the head, he actually would have been able to recover his daggers. So that's freaking handy. But he's going to use he's going to use his cantrip again. So vicious mockery, like, haha, you dead. And that'll go against Goblin 22. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 13. Which he does not. So by way of mockery, he takes 6 damage. Of course, now we get the 6. That's what I was trying to do before. And he did. So he was literally mocked to death.
I love that.
And Gath, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go into attack. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm not ready for that. Since they are Goblin 23 is adjacent to Thanic, I can do a sneak attack. So attack with a dagger.
Get him,
Okay.
bud.
Yeah, he's a rogue.
Ooh, whiff.
You should have advantage if I'm next to him. I'm engaged, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I had a 2 and a 16.
16 will hit.
So I'm gonna swing at him.
Just call me flanking bonus.
So the first part's gonna be 4 damage, and then the sneak attack is going to be 6. So 10 damage.
So he's completely focused on Thanic. You bring your dagger up, you stab him right in the neck, and then you stab him right in the kidneys, and he just falls over dead.
Yeah, no healing from that one.
Now who wants to parlay?
Not me.
So, Yemik's turn. He immediately throws Sildar over the ledge, taking, it doesn't matter what damage. I'm not even going to bother rolling. You just see him unconscious. He was already in pretty rough shape. So let me add him to combat because we will
Can I
need to roll
Can
saving.
I try to catch him?
No, you're too far away.
Damn.
And he's also not going to throw it where you could catch him.
Damn.
Is there a thorny rose nearby?
I have no idea. But
Thorny vine.
let's make sure I don't have overpowered weapons on this guy. Okay, no. So the icon I chose has multi-attack, but that's not going to get used in this
Well, thank goodness.
higher power weapon. So he's going to then grab his short bow and take a shot at Geth because you're the closest. So he's going to roll 23 to hit, which is going to do 3 points of piercing damage
Dear Lord, that's a
Ouch.
high attack.
on Geth. All right. So up next, Sildar is going to make a death saving throw. Do I have to do this manually? Yeah, I might have to do it manually because I have him queued up as a monster. So I'm going to use Vandross to do it. So I had 8 hit points. $16. So he does save.
That's good.
Mhm.
I'm being lazy and just using Vandross. All right, Alindra, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move myself kind of to the back here by this table. Should be within a pretty decent line of sight of Yimik.
Absolutely, he's way up there.
Yeah.
Nobody in the way.
I think that looks like a nice firebolt distance. So we'll go for that. Oh, that's horrible. God. No, that's gonna.
It crashes against the ledge right below him. He just didn't aim
Yeah.
it quite right.
Hate when that happens.
Nearly hitting Sildar, but luckily he didn't.
Oh, sorry, Sildar. Sildar. That's it. I don't have any bonus actions.
All right, Panic, you're up.
Well, this only went well the last time I did it, so I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and walk up to Yimik over here.
Okay.
And brother, I don't really have a great swing. My plus to hit is not great. So I can either make him make his con save or I can try to swing on him. Do I think he's more, by looking at him, do I think he's more dexterous or more tough? Like, is he just bigger than everybody else, or is he just another goblin?
He is a little bit bigger than the other goblins, but he's effectively you would rate him as about the same as the other ones.
Well, mixing character knowledge and player knowledge, I know that their dexes are really high, so their defenses are really high. So I'm gonna make him try to do a con save and use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So he must make a con 14.
He does not even come close.
Oh, hell yeah. Give him a d6. I'll give him 2 damage, and I'll steal my shield, ready to take the fucking clobbering blow that I'm about to get, probably.
2 damage. All right. So the radiant damage blasts force from you, and he kind of shields his eyes, and you see his fur singed, and he's kind of got a little blood coming out of his mouth.
What weapons does he have besides a short bow?
He also has a scimitar.
Okay.
All right, and that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, so Vandross is just going to get in a better spot over here. And he is going to try and do a longbow shot, which he whiffs, crashing against the ceiling of the cavern and just falling down. So nice job, Vandross, with your +7. Aeolus will also get back here near Alindra, and he's feeling a little bit cocky, so he's going to use his vicious mockery and say, "You know what? You ain't even worth it. I am just going to mock you like this. That's it." So he's going to make a wisdom saving throw, which he does not make. Doing 1d6 of psychic damage. And you see him kind of grab his head for a second and shake it off. And once again, he's not looking good. You can see like his eyes are kind of starting to go a little bit out of focus. Geth, you're up.
Okay. There's enough room right here to stand next to an attack.
To stand next to what?
Hold on a second. Right here.
Yeah, I mean, you can get right next to Thanik and you're still within the 5 feet.
Okay.
You're right next to flanking bonus. Go for it.
Yep.
I see what you're doing there. All right, so what you doing?
Oh, we're looking like 23.
That will definitely hit.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that's a sneak attack.
That's going to be sneak attack. So the first damage is going to be 5 with a sneak attack of 11 damage.
All
Wham.
right. Do you want to narrate this or shall I?
Oof. Yeah, I want to do this one.
Okay, go for it.
I just come up from below, uppercut, dagger right in the jaw. Just, and then the one dagger that I already threw that stuck, just take and just give it a good old twist and yank out.
Mm-hmm. That's
Nice.
not perfect.
Done.
So you yank it out, and because he's so close to the edge, you also see him just fall over onto the other goblin body. So now you got a nice little pile of goblin over there next to Sildar. Vandross is going to walk up to Sildar and use the help action to stabilize Sildar, who you now recognize definitively as Sildar. Based on description, you know that he was the traveling companion of your patron, Gundar Rockseeker. And since there's a bunch of monologue that we got to do at this point, and we're creeping up towards 11, we'll stop it there. We'll narrate some fast forward through all of those pieces at the beginning of the next stream, and we will see what happens next.
We
So
loot
thanks
everything.
everybody for watching, and we will see you again in a week or 2 or 3 or whenever it happens to happen. So thanks everybody. Goodbye.